Hello everyone, this is ArcLight84 and welcome back to another segment of Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles Master Edition. Now, last time I've just finished Lava Reef Act 2, destroying Eggman, and we're about to enter... almost forgot. Before, let me introduce my next guest, Impersonator 258.
Hello, everybody.
Anyway, as I was saying, I'm about to enter Hidden Palace Zone. So,
Wait. Back up what's going on? I'm confused.
what do you mean you're confused?
Because I don't really know what's going on.
How could you not know what... Wait a sec. Oh, that's right. Last segment I did was on Carnival Night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Well, actually, in this case, I have decided to skip quite several zones. In fact, since supposedly, from what I understand, the zones after Carnival Night apparently didn't have much change to it. But I am more than willing to go back and show exactly what was there, because I did notice a few changes. So I guess I could take a few and give you guys a quick recap. Alright, hang on. Okay, well, if you remember from my last segment, I had just completed Carnival Night, so I decided to check out Ice Cap Zone. As you can see, there's not much of a change as far as the level design. The mini boss wasn't really that much different either. He never really gave me that much trouble. So, but however, with that, I will point out that the Robotnik fight of that zone was a bit different, because I noticed that one change was made, and that there was a gap put directly in the middle, which kind of made things a little bit more difficult at first. So I had to try to see if I can dodge the cold steam and avoid falling in the gap at the same time, because it can be a pretty bad mix. So as you can see, it took some getting used to. It took a few lives, but not long afterwards, I finally managed to get rid of that big platform thing of his and lower him down to where I can get the last two nicks on him. So that was Ice Cap. That one's done. Now then, as for Launch Base, when I got there, again, not much change in the level or the palette whatsoever. Pretty much, the same old as in the original. Still having fun with the ramps. And then, of course, after Knuckles destroys that building that tries to kill you in, there is that mini boss with the spinning spike balls or whatever. Not really much difference on him either, although he still tends to be a pain sometimes. But if you at least get one spike knocked off, the rest is easy. So not much change on him either. Now, the Eggman fight for this one, well, actually, if I remember correctly, there was two Robotnik fights. What I did notice is that he seems to take more hits this time to kill. I don't know if they multiplied the original number or not, but it actually took me a minute to get him to wear down.
Here where I am.
So, and then of course, the second time you fight him in Launch Base Act 2, again, about the same deal. He takes more hits to kill. Well, at least for his first part anyway. So, had to be real careful not to get real trigger happy with hits. Well, I guess I kind of contradicted myself there. But you remember that boss, don't you? The one that shoots the laser and has that little spike ball.
Oh yeah. Live in for attack. All Dr. A.
Normally would be like the boss before the final boss in Sonic 3. But yeah, he cost me a few rings, but I still managed to get him dealt with real quick before it got any worse. Not so tough without your machines now, are you? Anyway, moving on. Launch base is done. Okay, then we have Mushroom Hill. Well, as you folks can probably tell from the scenery, the lush green and whatnot, again, not much change, which I don't think this level has been quite edited yet, so it started to be pretty smooth sailing from here on in for a while. And then, of course, the mini boss, well, not so different. Still as easy as hell. Had him down in about what, 6 seconds? Yeah, he's done. And then, of course, the Robotnik fight in that zone of Mushroom Hill, which, by the way, I think is kind of like one of my favorite Robotnik fights, in a way. When you get to chase them and you got to dodge those spike balls. Remember what I'm talking about?
Sorry, I can't understand something. I mean, if I have like connection that I have right now on.
Oh, sorry about that. Anyways, that Robotnik is down, and now I take a quick trip through Flying Battery. Flying Battery, of course, that one's not been edited yet. And the mini boss is, of course, still hitting himself as usual. You think he'd try something different by now? Well, oh well. I'm kind of curious as to what the hack version of this would be like, because right now it's just too easy for me. Same with Robotnik. With his flamethrower.
You always leave your open for an attack.
Oh man, I almost forgot how easy Robotnik is in this. I mean, you think with the hack version of this fight, you know, sure he could swing and shoot fire, but I know he could do more than that. But oh well. Anyways, Flying Battery's done. Then there's Sanopolis. I'm sure you remember that level well.
Sorry, cut off there.
I was talking about Sanopolis. You know the one with that pyramid and everything?
I wish the connection didn't so much.
And then, of course, there was the mini boss for that giant stone golem. Tell me, when you first fought that stone golem, how long do you think it took you to realize what you had to do to kill him? First time you fought him. Impersonator?
Huh?
I was asking about the stone golem boss. How long do you think it took you to realize what you had to do to kill him?
I think like golem, or because I can't really tell it going on, lagging a little bit.
Ah, shoot. Sorry, guys. I think Skype's being an ass again. Anyway.
Skype is a bitch right now.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. The Robotnik fight in Sanopolis. Well, not much change there, as you can probably see. Still as easy as ever.
Spotnik.
Spotting.
Oh, you're using yourself a bag. What the hell?
Then, of course, is Lava Reef. Lava Reef pretty much hasn't been changed yet either. I look forward to the final cut on that. And then, of course, the mini boss with the two weird spinning railgun machines and the giant metal hand. Pretty much the same pattern as usual. I don't have the Eggman fight clip for this, but he's pretty much acted the same way as well. So, That pretty much about covers what I've gone through so far in this hack. I've heard afterwards that hidden. I think I've read it in the forum that once you get the hidden palace, the difficulty is supposed to pick back up again. I have also, of course, managed to get all the Chaos Emeralds, even though it took me a few tries, and therefore I also managed to get all the Super Emeralds. So I now have the power to go into Super Tails. Finally, took long enough.